Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Amy and today I'm going to share with you what I carry in my travel makeup bag. I've been traveling what feels like constantly lately, and girl, I am not going to pay $50 to check a bag. So I have been trying to fit everything I own into this. That's not... When I travel, I have to pare down the makeup I bring to the most essential, versatile, multi-purpose items that I own. So if you have upcoming trips planned for the holidays and you're trying to figure out how to get it all in that tiny carry-on, or if you're just looking for those multi-purpose products that you can really use every single day, this video is for you. The first product I have to share with you is not something that I actually pack in my carry-on, but it's something that I use right before I travel for every single trip. This is the Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil. The last thing I do before I get on a plane is wash my face with my normal cleanser and then put a little bit of this on in place of a moisturizer. It's super hydrating and it keeps my skin from becoming unbalanced and dry when I'm flying at high altitudes. It's not something I bring with me, but I highly recommend. Now on to what I actually carry in my carry-on with me. I got this little pouch at Target for $6.99 and it came with, I think, 3 or 4 little bottles and packets for putting my liquids in. As you know, if you're carrying liquid or gel products in a carry-on, they have to be less than a certain amount of ounces and they have to be in a Ziploc bag. I've reused this every time I've traveled from this summer on and I love it. It's extremely helpful. It keeps all my stuff in one place, well worth the $6. The first thing that I put in my carry-on makeup bag when I know I'm going to be traveling is a small, portable, and versatile eyeshadow palette. I have been reaching for this Sonia Kashuk Eyes on Neutral Matte Palette constantly since I first got it. It's a drugstore buy. I love the price. It's only $20 for 12 shadows, and it just has a great amount of neutral and smoky colors. The reason I picked this for traveling is not just because it's the perfect size, but also because I know that it's appropriate for going out to lunch with a friend, going out with my girlfriends when I'm home, or supporting my sister by going to one of her soccer games. No matter what I'm doing, I can find an appropriate look in this palette and it's super light and easy to carry. When I'm traveling, I know I'm not going to take the time to do my makeup. I have places to go and people to see, so I'm not going to cake things on my face. So when I travel, I just pick a few essential face products that I know work for me, that are easy for me to use, and that I know that I can trust. The things that I picked are my favorite foundation and concealer. I've talked about them before. The Makeup Forever HD foundation and the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I also brought just one product to apply these items. I can apply all of my liquids and creams using this Beauty Blender Pro. This is the best sponge on the planet. I love not having to pack brushes for the different parts of my face and the different products I'm using. The Beauty Blender can do it all. It's super easy. All you have to do is put it under water, squeeze it a little bit so it fluffs up, and it will flawlessly blend out your foundation. Plus, just like the eyeshadow palette, it's super lightweight and easy to use. The only blush that I've brought with me traveling these last few weeks is the Urban Decay 8-Hour Afterglow Blush in my favorite color Video. This has become my favorite everyday blush, but the real reason that I picked it is because I knew that this color would pair well with the warm tones in this palette. When I'm traveling, I don't have the room to bring a bunch of different options. I'm really just looking for one face, one set of tones, one set of colors that I know will go well with each other, so I don't have to think about it and I don't have to carry around a bunch of heavy palettes that I'm not going to use. If you watch my videos, then you know that I always use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in my brows. But that takes me like a long time to do. And when I'm traveling, when I'm visiting my family, I want to spend time with them. I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to get my eyebrows perfect. So instead of traveling with a Dip Brow Pomade, I travel with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen. This is just a light tint of a color. It's super easy to fill in your brows with without being incredibly precise. And I use it when I'm in a rush and when I'm traveling. This is what it looks like. So you can tell it just gives you a light tint. Nothing to worry about, nothing difficult, and as always, I set it with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I stand by this palette in all of its matte glory, but I know that there's some nights when I'm going to want to amp it up a little bit, when I'm going to dinner with my girlfriends back home, and I want to get a little bit sparkly. So I brought 3 products to help me amp it up that are simple, small, and easy to use. The first one I've talked about in tutorials before. This is the Laura Mercier eyeshadow stick. Shout out to my Aunt Beth for giving this to me. I'm obsessed with it. All you have to do is run it over your lid, and it just gives you this beautiful, smooth, creamy shimmer. I want to stick to pretty basic eye looks when I'm traveling, and this helps me amp it up without bringing a big shimmery eyeshadow palette. The other two things that I bring to amp up my eyes are liquid eyeliner, my favorite, the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner, and some mascara. A cat eye can always bring things to the next level, and it doesn't weigh anything, so it's easy to throw in your bag. So that's it. That's all I bring in my carry-on when I'm traveling. Maybe it seems like a lot to you, but I'm a huge makeup junkie, so to pare down to this small amount really isn't that bad, and it doesn't weigh that much in my carry-on. I would suggest adding a couple of your favorite lipsticks, maybe a red for going out and one for every day, and then you're good to go. You've got all your bases covered. It'll be super easy, and you won't have to think about applying your makeup when you're traveling, so you can spend that time with your family and friends. As always, I'll link all of the products that I mentioned down below, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment them. P.S. I'll be letting you know soon what mascara I'm going to try, but if you have a suggestion you haven't told me yet, let me know what your favorite mascara is because I'm on the hunt.